The Warning, a climate change documentary. El Nino, heavy rain, frequent weather change. This is what we call climate change. Nowadays, these issues has been normal and seem unsurprising. We hear it oftentimes in TV, etc. But what is climate change? How does it affect us? Climate change or global warming, it is a long-term change in Earth's climate, especially a change due to an increase in the average atmospheric temperature on Earth. Based on the studies of the scientists, climate change is indeed occurring and it's almost certainly due to human activity. The primary cause of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels such as oil and coal that emits greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Primarily carbon dioxide. Other human activities such as agriculture and deforestation also contribute to the proliferation of greenhouse gases that cause climate change. What are the effects of climate change? When the average temperature of Earth continue to rise, sooner or later the glacier of the North and South Pole will dissolve and not only penguins and polar bears are affected of the global warming. Once the temperature of the ecosystem continue to change, the animals, insects, plants, and other organisms need to adapt and some of them will die or some of them will search for their new home. Maybe we're not aware of this, but also human is one of the affected of this occurrence. Save trees, save our earth. Forests are vital for life. Home to millions of species, they protect soil from erosion, produce oxygen, store carbon dioxide, and help control climate. Also, it provides us food, shelter, and medicine as well as many other useful things. It also purifies the air we breathe and water that we need to survive. But what will happen if we cut down trees? If trees disappear, the carbon dioxide increases. It is estimated that more than 1.5 billion of tons of carbon dioxide are released to the atmosphere due to the deforestation, mainly the cutting and burning of forests every year. Also, the habitat of a lot of animal species that cause the extinction of some population, and this affect the equilibrium in our world. Over 30 million acres of forests and woodlands are lost every year due to deforestation, causing a massive loss of income to poor people living in remote areas who depend on the forest to survive.
Human activities such as burning of fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and gas, can impact our climate change. The carbon dioxide, methane, and other greenhouse gases naturally trap heat within our atmosphere, helping Earth maintain a comfortable temperature fit for human life. But when too much heat trapped into our atmosphere, it can cause our global temperature to rise. Not only Earth will be affected, but also to human health.
Solid waste of the society. Waste are the unwanted or unusable materials in any substances that is discarded after primary use in household, school, offices, industrial, and other public places. Did you know that 3 billion urban residents producing 1.2 kilogram per person per day, making it 1.3 billion tons per year? And that's the lot of waste we humans produce. Solid waste is the common environmental problem we're facing because it can affect our human health and also into our atmosphere. Smoke created by burning of waste can contribute to global warming and can cause opening the ozone layer. Improper disposed wastes can also cause floods, especially that rains a lot, such as Philippines. Now, think about what you could do to help this issue. By reducing waste, we must consider what we call 4Rs. Reduce, reuse or buy only what really give items you don't need to person in need. Recycle broken out recyclable items so that resources can be recycled into usable items. And last, replace, adapt eco-friendly goods or lifestyle to protect our environment. Environmental pollution, its sources and effects. Environmental pollution had been a fact of life for many centuries, but it became a real problem since the start of the Industrial Revolution. Environmental pollution can be defined any undesirable change in physical, chemical, or biological characteristic of any component of the environment, air, water, soil, which can cause harmful effects on various forms of life or property. Most of water pollution is man-made. It may also occur naturally by addition of soil particles through erosion, animal wastes. The sources of water can be classified as municipal wastewater, industrial waste, inorganic and organic pollutants, agricultural waste, marine pollution, and thermal pollution. One of the best examples of pollution is noise pollution. It is excessive, displeasing, human, animal, or machine created environmental noise that disrupts the activity or balance of human or animal life. The sources of noise pollution is transportation system, construction of buildings, highways and streets, industrial noise, and also loudspeaker, plumbing, boilers, generators, air conditioners, fans, and vacuum cleaners add to the existing noise pollution. The effects of noise pollution is according to the USEPA, there are direct links between noise and health. Also, noise pollution adversely affects the lives of millions of people. Noise pollution can damage physiological and psychological health, and it can also cause memory loss, severe depression, and panic attacks. The solution for noise pollution is planting bushes and trees in and around sound generating sources is an effective solution for noise pollution.